Here's the latest news from the Caucasus neighborhood. Controversy continues over the possibility that Armenia may give Russia a natural gas monopoly in the wake of the recent rise in the price Russia charges for selling gas to Armenia. The retail gas price increase came into effect on July 7th, although it's not as bad as it could have been, as the Armenian government is subsidizing a good deal of the sharp increase. The opposition warns that handing a gas monopoly to Russia is ill-advised and blames the government for not anticipating the price rise. Both Georgia and Azerbaijan are gearing up for presidential elections in October. Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili has set the election for Thursday, October 31st, but has been called upon by watchdog organizations to change the date to a weekend to facilitate the participation of Georgians living abroad, who see this as an attempt to limit voter turnout. The president's office had initially named Sunday, October 27th as Election Day, but a few hours later called that announcement a mistake. As for Azerbaijan, its political opposition groups have united to select a single candidate, prominent screenwriter Rustam Ibrahimbekov. Interestingly, the candidate has pledged that, if elected, he will remain in office just 2 years as part of a transition period towards establishing a government of national trust. He has proposed constitutional and electoral reforms, including decreasing the powers of the presidency, which of course are notoriously high under incumbent Ilham Aliyev. Speaking of Azerbaijan, The Atlantic published an article this week comparing it to the movie franchise The Godfather. It opens with descriptions of the fabulous success of President Aliyev's 15-year-old son, who by the age of 11 owned luxury mansions in Dubai worth $44 million. It goes on to detail numerous entities, often registered in Caribbean tax havens, from banking to telecom to real estate, all linked to members of the Aliyev family. It also quotes a 2009 U.S. Embassy cable released by WikiLeaks, which explicitly compares the Aliyevs to the Corleones of the Godfather fame. As Azerbaijan's October 16th presidential election approaches, more unflattering scrutiny of the Aliyev clan in the international press is a virtual certainty. In another part of the neighborhood, the self-proclaimed leader of the Caucasus Emirate, Doku Umarov, has called on his followers to prevent the 2014 Winter Olympics from being held in the Black Sea town of Sochi. The video, which recently came to light, is an address to fighters throughout the Caucasus and the rest of Russia to continue their jihad. The video leaves open many questions, such as whether the insurgency has a carefully coordinated battle plan for Sochi, or whether these scattered groups are capable of disrupting the games. Russian security services have been warning for years that Umarov's insurgency poses a threat to the Olympics. And that's the latest news from the Caucasus neighborhood.